I did good, but I messed up. I have pretty much completed the Shrine of Kadan. I spent some time grinding and working my way through the dungeon. I just thought it would not make for a very interesting stream, just because I mean, all it was just some basic fighting, getting lost. I had a blue screen kick me out of the game. Game crashed on me. So right now, what I'm gonna end up doing is I did good, but I messed up. So the caveat here is I got to a room with a save point, but I didn't use the save point. Like, I just kind of ran past it because I was trying to complete the map, and you know how I told you that the map was going to end up shooting me in the foot one day? Well, that's exactly what happened. So now I have the event unlocked, but I can't get out of it to go back to the save point. So I only really get one shot at this, otherwise I lose all the experience that I gained from this this endeavor. So here goes nothing. Hopefully the boss that I'm sure is going to be here is not as hard as some of the other stuff that I've fought through. The good news is I'm almost fully stocked. I have, I'm leveled up a little bit. So here goes nothing. This is the entrance to the inner sanctum where the sacred orb is said to be enshrined. So that means the Vendini are there too. Most likely. Gotta come up with a different woman voice for the two of them. Everyone ready? Yeah, see, there's... Oh! This is good. This is good news. There I was. I already screwed up. I was like, man, this is really lame, because I'm about to get everything if I don't beat this boss in my first try. So, like I said, I leveled up a little bit. Not that leveled up or anything, just had to fight a lot of guys to get full health. Now I was ready to go. So, let's see what happens. Oh, I remember this fight. I just remember it being super annoying.
Get away from the orb!
Because it's like, I think it's not hard, but like, it's so annoying that it ends up being hard.
Isn't that the line god boy? I think it is. How lucky for us. And we thought we were taking a detour to check out this OPA. We got us two birds with one stone.
Yeah, we did kind of walk into what is basically a trap.
Get your hands off our most sacred treasure!
Stupid.
That is not an option. Did you really think we'd abandon an OPA of this power so easily? The OPA and the boy are ours.
Hey, slavery is illegal and you are a piece of crap.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You got a little too greedy. Let's get him!
Okay.
Oh, a real fight!
Let's take him!
Come on. Oh, you see, remember when I said that this fight was just annoying? I don't know if I have anything that can heal her. Oh, okay, yes, yes. Oh, there's one.
Too slow!
I might need, like, 4 usually have when I get here. Oh my god, really? Oh god. realized that everybody else was hurt. That's why I've lost this fight a couple times. Because, they can turn you to stone, and if they turn the whole party to stone, then... or petrify, if they turn the whole party to stone, though, then you are screwed. That's it. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Alright, well, that went way better than expected. Look at that, just a random object.
This energy does possess a waveform that's never been observed before.
Wow. Considering how far we are in the future, for them to not recognize a waveform, that is actually both badass and makes me fear.
As we thought, its power clearly exceeds anything that should be on this planet.
Or anything that should be in the universe.
So it really is an OPA.
That's the only possible conclusion.
No wonder it's a holy relic.
I'm just relieved that it's safe. This will save Her Majesty considerable grief.
Let's get back to Aqueous and let the Queen know that the Sacred Orb is safe.
Okay.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, well... the Sacred Orb is safe. Let's hurry back to Aqueous. 3 maps. Or wait, maybe even 4 maps. It might be 4 maps. Just for them to tell me, yeah, no, now go all the way back. See, that's the pain in the ass part about this game. This is kind of like right before games really made like a good, like, would you like to return to the beginning of the dungeon? Kind of shortcut, basically. I mean, widely. There were plenty of games that did that back then, but this was the one that, or this was before the time where it was like, you know, anytime you went into a dungeon, if you wanted to go back, you had to find your way, basically. I don't hate it, though. Okay. Which way are you going, bud? A little, well, I mean, I guess I'm healthy and everything. Like, if I just healed Ella, technically I could fight my dad if I really want to. I did really good, and you know, nobody actually died in that fight. They just got turned to stone, which is different. It's not one of the usual things that I deal with. Oh, okay, wait a minute, I see. I think that they took all the enemies out. I wonder if that works for these other rooms by going there. Because look, I mean, there's no more enemies here. I don't know if it's going to work if I do that, but I mean, I might as well at least try. It says, hold thy head high and prove thyself. I'll be honest, I don't know if I've ever actually done this, so let's just do it in that order. Sure. Because splitting up seems like a great idea. Oh, I might have messed up.
Haha, a real fight!
because I bet you I'm gonna kill him in like 6 shots, and then that means that there's gonna be a harder ending. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't kill him in 6 shots. That's quite a bit of health, actually. That makes me worried, because I put Maria in the far right room.
You got.
And I don't really have anything set up for Maria.
That was fun.
There's one. Okay, now I'll be honest, I haven't used the other characters, so...
Spear of Might!
Ow. Come on. Could you not? Okay, that's getting annoying. Does he not know any symbology? I taught him symbology. Oh, I must not have it equipped. That's alright. We've got plenty of blueberries here. Would you stop it? No.
Spear of Might!
I'm sure by now you can tell the movement with a cliff is not as solid or as smooth as when I use Fate.
Hammer of Might! Need a little help here.
Alright. This is pathetic.
Hammer of Might!
Oh, if I better hurry up and wrap this up, because I don't know how I'm gonna survive my fight with her. She's fighting the hardest one. I better leave her some healing items.
Moron, know your enemy before you strike.
I hope there's something good for all this, because... Oh god! What have I done?
Here we go, guys. Get a move on.
I think I'm dead.
Yeah.
No.
Shockwave. Shadow wave. You're running on empty. Shadow wave.
Look, it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be. Well, we knew it wasn't going to be great. Oh god. Let me get away with that.
Shadow wave. Shadow wave. Healing.
Oh yeah, well how about this?
Shadow.
Okay. okay, my dear.
You're running on empty!
Alright, well, what's the broken technique?
Death awaits the overconfident.
This is where I made my biggest mistake, though. I don't even know what the hell that is.
Okay, guys, let's do it.
Oh, she is slow.
Yeah.
She is really slow.
Aiming device. I won't miss. Aiming device.
Oh, okay. Well, broken techniques are still
Aiming
broken.
device.
Just put up here real quick.
Aiming device.
Okay,
Aiming device. Aiming device.
look at this one piece over there.
Scatter beam. Scatter beam. Aiming device. Aiming device. Aiming device. Hut. Aiming device. Aiming device. Aiming device. I won't miss. Aiming device. Hut. Hut. Aiming device. Hut. 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 Aiming device. I won't miss. Aiming device. Scatter beam.
Alright, so she needs magic. We're gonna get through this fight, actually.
Aiming device. Yeah. I won't miss. I won't
I'm
miss.
just surprised at how slow the other characters are compared to Fate. I don't know if that's something that I'm doing. I mean, I get it, you know, they
Aiming
want to
device.
nerf them a little bit just so they don't, so you can't do exactly what I'm doing right now, but
Aiming device. Aiming device. Hut. Yeah. Aiming device. Yeah. Yeah. Aiming device. Right there. Yeah. Yeah.
that'll make it so you can't outrun enemies, obviously, because technically, if I was
Aiming
Fate,
device.
I'd be running all over her.
Aiming device. Aiming device.
I'll tell you what is definitely a little bit broken.
Aiming
device. To be honest with you, I don't
Aiming
think
device.
I've ever played
I won't miss.
as Maria before.
Aiming device.
Like the thing that I always liked, and when you think about
Aiming
it,
device.
it's a male character who uses a sword. It's like literally everything you could want in a video game.
Aiming device. Hut. 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 I won't miss. Aiming device.
Especially when I was young.
Aiming device.
Oh,
Aiming device. Aiming device.
well, I mean, on the negative side, this is going to take 2 hours, but on the plus side, I'm not really in that much danger right trying to activate. The thing keeps trying to activate skills against me, but it finally hit me once.
Aiming device. Aiming device. Aiming device. Aiming device. Aiming device.
This is pathetic.
Aiming device. Aiming device.
I haven't spent any time using Sophia, sorry, Maria.
Aiming device.
It's like I'm afraid to,
I won't miss.
I'm afraid to get in there, so I'm afraid that thing's gonna be able to kill me in like 2 hits.
Aiming device. Aiming device. Aiming device. Aiming device.
There we go. God.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
Yeah, really. Anti-stone aim. Really? I went through all that for that? I went through all that to get something that I'm probably not even going to use. Oh, you know where it would have been helpful though was that last fight that I just had. I'm starting to think that might have been why that was there. But that's alright. I mean, I managed to beat the fight on my first try. It's no big deal. But it's nice to have, you know, the dungeon without enemies. I guess that I have to take back what I said before about, you know, like them not giving like a good way to get back without, you know, like a shortcut back to the entrance. Because when you take all the enemies out, this place isn't really hard to get through. But I do just want to see if I can complete the map. I don't think I can, but, you know, I mean, with this, with those being, you know, almost 90% done with the map, it's just take 5 seconds. Whoops. Oh, okay, so it's just a trick of the map. There's a square on it that you can't do. That's gonna be about it, I think. Oh no, there's still more. It'd be cool if I could complete this map. I can almost guarantee you I won't be able to. I'm sure I missed at least something. Because, you know, that's how it always works. Or you need a disintegration ring to find whatever's left. Which will be relevant later, I promise you. I won't keep bringing it up, but... Oh man, we're so close. Movement speed. I don't even know what it's going to help me do, but I just want it. Come on. Can you tell I'm getting desperately trying to get the the last part of the map. Oh wait, I found some there. Come on, a little bit more. Much better. I swear that I think I made this cartography simulator. Yeah, complete the epic JRPG set in the future. Spend 47% of my time worrying about the map. Yeah, I think that's... well, I think so. Like, I keep thinking, alright, that's enough. And I'm not going to be able to do it. And then I keep finding little bits, pieces that I missed. Just a little bit more. See, there's some, just a tiny bit. Maybe that's going to be what ends up costing me, is the fact that I can't use the ring of disintegration to get, like, you know, a little bit more there, a little bit more here. A little bit more there. Look at 96. You know what we call that in the business? Damn shame. The part is, this stream probably isn't going to be very all alone. Of course, I just kind of wasted your time with a bunch of maps. I promise you, once we get back to doing story, the stream will get better. Just bear with me. We're very close now. This way? Yes, this way. Oh man. So right now it is 2 a.m. For some reason I'm extra tired today. Oh. We've got an event.
Everyone, please allow me to thank you.
That'll be one date, please, now.
Huh?
Thanks to you, the sacred orb is safe.
Aw, look at how happy she is.
There's no need to thank us.
Don't be... well, I get it. Neither one of us can take
It's
a...
really our fault to begin with.
take a thank you very well, do we, lady?
They never would have known
Or
about
a
the sacred orb
compliment.
if we hadn't come here.
You're wrong. They came here of their own accord.
Alright, everything to the contrary points to that's not true, and that's bullshit, but
No
okay.
fault lies with you.
Now,
I gathered from what you were saying before that there are many worlds like our own.
This is actually really... well, I mean, not like story, or, you know, not for the game, but for character development. This is a really big moment for Nell, because the realization that there are many worlds like hers, it has to be mind-blowing for a person who lives on, you know, a planet that is barely capable of, I mean, a gun basically almost doesn't even exist on this planet.
That's right.
And the sacred orb is an exceedingly rare object, an OPA, you said, correct?
Correct. At least there's no record of anything like the sacred orb in the Federation's database.
That means most likely someone would have come here seeking its power sooner or later.
Well, she brings up a really good point. But, I mean, with this being, like, so far in the future, the fact that nobody has found it up to this point, I mean, maybe, obviously, we don't know where this place is located in the universe, but it's possible that maybe no one ever would have found it.
It just so happens that time is now. You have nothing to apologize for.
But, I mean, it still makes me feel better about this whole thing.
All right, time to go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let's get back to Aquios.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Do any leveling up here? A little bit. Nothing severe, but... What's up, man? Now we're back in the same cavern. Oh, God.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, we're gonna try this, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Healing! Is that all you got?
Well,
What goes around comes around.
That's the annoying thing about this. There, like the level up curve in the game, like it kind of. The enemies, I mean, they don't level with you, but it still feels like every once in a while you're running into an enemy that you're 10 levels ahead of. And they'll just absolutely decimate you. You're like, what? It's like, oh yeah, no, I've killed that enemy about 4,700 times, and then for some reason it just comes in, kills both of all of your party, and then wipes you out in like 4 hits. I know it's really annoying though because you'll have something like that happen, and then next thing you know, it'll be you'll have, like, oh, I'm very tired. Just train of thought completely derailed. So how are you? Alright, let's get some story now. Actually, you know what? I might want to just go ahead and oh, here we go.
Where's Welch? Huh? In the restroom? She's been in there an awfully long time. What the?
Okay, now for the report. Ahem.
Maybe she fell in.
Are you sure this is the... Okay then, I'll have it evaluate. Here's the tentative evaluation of the item. There isn't anything for which you can file a patent right now.
Alright,
Is
so
there
we
a
got new
rival that
inventors.
can...
Misty Lear. Elias. Why do I know Elias? I don't remember where I can find him. And wow, what a great character model. Nothing he invents are nothing more than extreme curiosities. He could probably produce genius level work if only he had a good assistant. This guy's 87. Shit, I hope I'm still... Well, actually... I don't know if I want to live to 87. That's a lot of years. And, you know, as far as, you know, maintaining my body, that's a lot of damage! Gravity is a cruel mistress to an 87-year-old. I feel like the next bits of story are going to be really, really stupid long, but if I don't have to do any fighting, then I guess we could go through with them. I mean, I'm tired, but like I'm awake, so. And, you know, I really don't want this episode to be like 40 minutes long. It's just me going through that, you know, fighting that boss and then going through that room and everything. Cooler if it wasn't just me trying to use Maria correctly, which I did not do. I will admit that up front. Oh, let's go and see the queen. Yeah, I'm much more of a rush in with the sword kind of guy than I am. Oh yeah, hang out in the back and hang out in the back and shoot from a distance, and not really my style. At least in this game.
It is unfortunate that thieves were allowed to enter
all
Kadeem,
day.
but at least the Sacred Orb is safe. Thank you for your hard work, all of you.
Aw, I get a pat on the back now from
We
the queen.
couldn't have done it without their help.
Alright, so what do we do next? They're intensifying their attacks.
Maybe there isn't a lot of story here, because I think I know what I have
And
to
now
do
that we have
next.
defeated them at Kadan, they have even more reason to attack this country.
It would appear that the only option remaining is to work together to drive off the Vendini.
Yes, agreed.
But how will we do it? The only weapon that might help isn't completed yet, and it doesn't have the range. What's the point of an attack that can't hit its target?
That's a good question. Even if we hurry up and finish the weapon, there's no way to make it achieve the range we need.
We shall request cooperation from Eriglyph.
Okay. Wait.
I beg your
Aren't you at war with them?
Your Majesty?
If you had the means to carry the weapon into the sky, range would no longer be an issue, correct? Eriglyph has this ability. All we need to do is borrow it.
Okay, you're not wrong, and I respect you for that, but you do know that, like, you're at war with them, like, you're fighting them, like, your country and their country, like, we were literally on the battlefield, like, just a couple of hours ago, basically.
A means for carrying. The air dragons. Correct.
Yes, but will they cooperate? Even if they approve our request, how are we to be sure that they will not betray us?
He has a good point.
Well, yeah. I'm glad that fate recognized
We
that
do
it
not
is a good
believe this
point.
will happen.
We do not believe this will happen. Okay, so the only people in the room right now are my party, who have not weighed in on this, that girl right there, and LaSalle. So who's we?
The Vendini attack also dealt a great deal of damage to their country. Of this we are sure.
Yeah.
They cannot afford to worry about taking on landsmen. Furthermore, it was the warmonger Vox who kept pushing for conflict in his country, and he is now in his grave.
You're welcome.
The king of Eriglyph will understand. This is not the time to fight amongst ourselves.
Your Majesty.
It takes a lot of balls to do what she's about to do. Because think about it. The story that we've been given is that Eriglyph attacked Akrios, her country, because they wanted their land. Like, that's it. Like, that's the reason. And so she fought a war against them, basically, and now she has to, she doesn't, she kind of has to. She's willing to swallow her pride and work with the people who try to steal her country. That's you want to talk about a good leader, that's what a good leader would do. Because it's a dangerous choice, but it's the right choice.
Let us appeal to Eriglyph for their assistance. I shall prepare a personal letter and send a messenger immediately. Can I count on your help?
So that's...
Your Majesty.
I'll go too. Don't you think he'll trust me more?
Because you're a dude? Is that what... Cliff, stop
I don't think a
being
person from
sexist.
Aquaria could explain the whole picture anyway.
Nice recovery.
That may be so, but you realize this is dangerous?
Yeah, no, we just went down there and fought the Vendini with disruptor rifles. We fought 4 of them. Not to mention the crystal thing, and basically anything else that got in our way. So, tell me again why you think something dangerous would not be up. Cliff wouldn't be up for something dangerous.
Yeah, so? A little danger doesn't worry me.
Yeah, see?
Very well. You shall accompany me.
Leave it to us.
Leave it to us.
Elena, you are to hurry and prepare the Thunder Arrow.
Yeah, get the Thunder Arrow.
Yes, Your Majesty. Right away. Mirage, can you help her get the weapon ready?
I really like that, could look at obviously we don't know what kind of leader the leader of Aquaria is, but right there, like, she takes complete control. LaSalle, every time LaSalle gives her advice, she hears it, but she's like, no, this is what we're doing. She doesn't let herself get pushed around by assistants and things like that, advisors. But it's one thing to hear that side of the argument. It's another thing to be bullied into like a position that you don't agree with, and I like that. She just took control, or she took charge of the whole world.
Roger.
Or the whole room, basically. She didn't say, well, hey, what if we did this? She said, this is what's going to happen.
Your Majesty, what should I do?
The 2 of you should wait until she returns. I shall have a task for you then.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Okay.
Fate,
Yes.
Huh?
could we talk outside?
Okay.
Sure, okay.
See? Finally, exposition.
It's so peaceful.
Aw, she appreciates the little things in life.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't you have something you want to ask me about?
Yeah, why do you have blue hair? Are you related to me? Are we cousins? You my sister?
Huh?
I don't know, I guess
If
maybe her
not, that's
hair's
fine.
a little bit more purple. It might just be the light. It's like a blue purple. See, especially there you can see it.
Say,
Yes?
when did you become aware of your power?
Oh, okay, here's some backstory.
Why do you ask?
Well, I mean, I'm curious. I found out because everyone told me. So I was wondering how you figured it out.
All right. I'll tell you. It was 7 years ago. I was 12 years old, living with my parents on Federation Station 17. My father was a Federation officer, and my mother was a research scientist working on the station. Since both of my parents worked, I never got to spend much time with them. But I was happy. That is, until the war with the Aldeans took all that away.
No, Daddy! I want to stay too!
I'm sorry, honey, but we have no choice. Now listen to me. This place isn't safe. They've already broadcast the evacuation announcement for all civilians.
I think that guy, or the guy who plays his voice, might be the guy who voices Adachi in Persona 4 Golden.
But, Daddy, why do you have to stay?
I've got a job to do here, Maria.
Maybe not.
Listen to your father. It's hard enough for him already. Come along with me. And don't worry about Daddy. He'll take care of those Aldeans, and then meet up with us on Eric.
Really? You promise?
Wow, what the hell is going on with her hand there? It's like...
I promise.
You really promise? Really and truly?
What part of yes do you not
I
understand, you little brat? Alright, come on.
Jesse, take good care of her.
I will, dear.
Yeah, okay. Oh, right. Oh, I do not remember this at all. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. Alright, this is like playing it for the first time. I think that was her mom right there. Maria, let's go back to Federation Station 5, where Mama used to work a long time ago. We'll be okay. I'm sure your father will chase the bad guys away and come back to us real soon. Guy who looks like a scientist. That doesn't mean he's a scientist. Man, what a horrible experience. Federation Station 17 is too far away from Federation Station 16 and in Federation Station 18. I can guarantee you it'll get attacked first whenever there is any fighting. Well, that's bad news. Ooh, a feather folk. Hi, feather folk. Seraph boy. The Aldean fleet is 3 times as big as the Defenders. No matter how good of a fight they put up, with that much of a numerical disadvantage, they may still be destroyed. I assume that featherfolk have a little bit more effeminate voices. Light speed is weird. Or warp speed is weird. Tough looking at. The Oldian Empire has attacked Federation Station 16 and Federation Station 18, one after the other recently. In other words, they've been going after isolated places that are too far away for reinforcements to arrive in time. Did that sound tough? I don't think so. Am I sticking with that voice for him? Absolutely. Woman from next door. Your father has a tough job as a soldier. But don't worry, Richard is a very strong man. I'm sure he'll beat those horrible Aldeans. Yeah, no, put one guy up against an army and see what happens. No. Maria, do you remember Federation Station 5? I guess you probably don't. You were still just a baby after all. Yes, ask me stupid questions. Appreciate it.
No. Richard.
Well,
Daddy.
I'm assuming things didn't go well.
What's the Aldean battleship doing now?
Captain of the Radish. She escaped on a ship called the Radish. It's almost as bad as being a commander named Shelby. Sorry, a male commander named Shelby.
After attacking Federation Station 17, it set course for the planet Eric, just as we did. It's just a matter of time until they overtake us.
I see. Connect me to headquarters.
Yes, sir. Going to screen.
What is it, Captain?
Requesting a change of destination, sir. Our ship is currently ferrying civilians to Eric. However, I do not think it wise to proceed there under the present circumstances.
I cannot immediately authorize your request. We will study the matter here and get back to you. Maintain your present course for now.
Yes, sir.
Basically, what I'm saying is die. Like, just die. Like, I know that you think you should live, but just don't. Oh no! Why could this happen? Or sorry, how could this happen? Alright, effeminate voice for you. I know the enemy had a huge fleet with 51 ships, and I can't believe they beat us so quickly. They went in and destroyed the planet that Federation Station 17 was on. What were they thinking? Even if they win, there won't be anything left for them to conquer. Wow, it just blew up the whole planet. Okay, so they brought a Death Star, right? It's the only logical explanation. There's no way they can win with just 14 ships. I feel sorry for poor Richard. If the Eldians break through the defensive line, they'll probably attack Eric next. Eric's defense fleet has a total of 27 ships. If they focus all of their might on defending the planet, they might be able to hold them off. Where's the guy who looks like a scientist? That's who I want to talk to. Oh, here we go. This is awful. The Radish is too slow. They'll catch it immediately. The Aldeans will never show anyone mercy. Not even a civilian ship. This is a Federation transport ship. I'm positive they'll attack us. Shut up. Well, I guess I owe a guy who looks like a scientist $40.
Mommy! Are we being attacked? They must have overtaken us.
Oh my god, now we're back to this.
It's too dangerous here. Everyone get to the escape pods. This way!
Oh, I see. We're doing a little bit of like shadow chat. What is it called? It's a literary device. I can't think of it. Like I said, I am really tired. Trust me when I say I would love to fill in these blanks for you. But you know how Fate and Sophia ended up in escape pods. Look at the parallels here.
Look, Maria, we might never meet again, and there's something I need to tell you.
Oh, wow.
No! Don't say that! You get in an escape pod too, Mommy!
Yeah, women,
1 minute
women
to
and
warp
children.
engine core collapse.
Well, I mean, unless the mom's not actually a woman.
No, if I don't say this now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
All 47 seconds of it.
Your father and I are not your real parents.
Oh.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh god, she might be my sister.
We love you with all our hearts, just as if you were our own child. But your real parents are still out there somewhere.
Mommy, I don't understand. What are you...
You don't need to understand right now. You'll know the truth someday.
30 seconds to warp engine core.
Why would you not just tell her? Like, just... Yeah, I guess she might not know. Just tell her who her parents are. She's like, listen, I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna take the secret of your parents to the grave.
You're very important. You must not give up. You must survive. You have the power within yourself.
I have the power!
15 seconds to warp engine core collapse.
We are cutting it a little close
I
here.
love you, Maria.
Aw. Okay, pretty sure 15 seconds was up, like right about now. Oh good, now we still have 10 seconds. That's not how time works. That's not how any time works.
Mommy! Mommy!
Warp engine core collapse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You must survive.
I got right again.
I'm so sorry.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, it's a JRPG. You always have to have a sad backstory.
Finding out her parents weren't her own at the age of 12. That must have been tough.
There's more.
Oh god. Another Debbie Downer in my life. Where the hell's the Hug Maria button?
Daddy, I wonder what happened to all the others. Am I near Eric yet?
unidentified ship approaching the pod.
Huh? What kind of ship?
Origin unknown. Transponder signal not detected.
I get it. That's how I feel right now.
Am I dead? Mommy?
Minus the mommy thing.
This her?
Yes. She's quite weak, but she'll survive.
She's an Earthling.
So it seems. Based on our analysis of the escape pod data, it seems she's a victim of the battle against Aldean at Federation Station 17 the other day.
She's so young. Poor thing. The Federation and Aldean destroyed themselves in a foolish struggle for power. It's always the common folk who end up suffering.
That's why you created this group, isn't it?
Oh, look at that. So, Cliff created Quark, but Maria's in charge of it.
Nah, nothing so lofty. I just can't stand taking orders from people I don't like.
Fair.
Come on, there's more to it than that. You can tell me.
Ah, shut up.
Try not to fall asleep on the live stream. When you wake up Monday after a weekend of bad decisions.
Oh, you're awake, little one.
Does it hurt anywhere?
Where am I? Who are you guys?
This is the sickbay of the spaceship Diplo. We recovered your escape pod when it drifted near our course.
We're traders. We just finished a deal and were on our way home when we found you.
You saved me?
Yeah, you could say that.
I gotta wake myself up here.
What's wrong? Are you in pain?
Tum-tum.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
Is that all? Hey, Mirage, let's get this girl something to eat.
Okay.
Coming right up.
Alright, eat the space food.
I
Dehydrated
see.
space food.
So that's how you met.
That's right. I was taken to the Clausian homeworld. I no longer had any place to go home to, so I joined their organization.
You mean Quark?
That's right. They told me it was a trading corporation at first, but it was actually an anti-Federation organization.
Oh, okay, so your entire relationship then is based on, or was based on a lie.
But that doesn't mean that it was involved in guerrilla warfare or in acts of destruction. We would assist planets affiliated with the Federation, or unaffiliated planets that were being pressured to join. In other words, our primary role was to act as an intermediary.
You know, they say anti-Federation then, but they assisted planets that were with the Federation, and then they helped planets that didn't want to be part of the Federation. So I don't know if you can call that anti-Federation.
And how did you become the leader?
They just played
I
both sides.
can't picture you-know-who stepping aside so easily.
Voldemort?
Well, there was an incident. And it just so happens that incident is also the answer to your question. It was 4 years after I joined Quark.
Okay, so she's 16 now.
Captain, we're on course for the planet Rion. 13 hours to destination.
Good.
Great.
No. Good. God, she turned
So you're
16.
saying Maria's accessing the Federation database?
Stares her down like that.
That's right.
So that's what she's been up to. I knew she was studying computers, but...
Okay, so Maria's been using the ship's computers to try to break into the Federation, which is like, you know, think about it as like the government. She's breaking into government computers using the ship's computer.
The Federation hasn't detected her yet, but I'm worried about what will happen when they do. I stopped her once before, but she just won't give up. Thanks for telling us, Marietta. We'll take care of it.
Look at you two being parents.
Understood. Thanks. Oh, and...
Yeah? What is it? Another problem?
A little bit.
Not really. Just don't be too angry with her. I'm sure she has her reasons. She wouldn't do something like that without thinking it through.
That's all? Don't worry about it. We won't be too hard on her.
Thank you, Marietta. You may go now.
Let me get the chain or the thumb chains. We're gonna string that bitch up by her thumbs.
What should we do? Should we call Maria over here for a little talk?
Nope, thumbs.
Nah, it's okay.
Let it slide, then?
Yep. Just like Marietta said, Maria wouldn't do it if she didn't have a reason. No sense in stopping her.
Well, not with that attitude. Yeah, no, let's just wait until she gets spotted by the entire...
Besides, I'd like to find out what she's trying so hard to uncover.
Oh, I see what you're up to now.
Oh, curiosity.
Well, yeah, keep an eye on her, but don't let her know we know, you know?
Roger.
Roger.
Captain!
Just what do you want?
Cliff.
Hey,
what is it?
There's an incoming audio distress signal. It's coming from the direction we're heading, about 12 minutes away.
Pretty close. Route it to the speakers.
Sounds like what happens when somebody tries to play music through a cell phone for you. Like back in the day.
Ship registry?
Verifying data. Can't tell at this stage.
Maria, you had one job.
An unknown ship. I've got a bad feeling about this. Still, I shouldn't jump to conclusions.
I'm sorry, did Cliff just say he shouldn't jump to conclusions? Isn't that what his hunches are? Plot holes.
Ah, what the heck. Let's check it out. Proceed at max warp. Position is 50,000 kilometers from the signal location.
Stupid.
50,000 kilometers?
Just in case. I want to assess the situation first.
Roger. Conventional space. Target location reached. No sign of any ships.
No sign? That's weird. I wonder what's up.
So then it's an ambush. They lure you out into the open, and then boom, suddenly, you know, 2 battleships show up out of nowhere.
I'm picking up a creation energy reaction 50,000 kilometers ahead!
Creation.
What? Full power to lateral engines! Emergency evasion!
Too late.
Come from a phase cannon.
Enemy confirmed. Going to screen.
Shut up.
A battleship?
the Invisible, a Federation battleship.
Oh, I wonder why the Federation's here. Maybe we should have stopped Maria from freaking playing in the government database.
The Invisible? Great. Their newest model. Damn, this is bad. They mean business. We won't be able to outrun them.
Oh my god, dude. We didn't even try. We didn't have anybody doing calculations on it.
We've been hit by 2 quantum torpedoes. Shields down to 83% power. 100 seconds until creation cannon fires again.
Activate emergency evasion program. Ready quantum torpedoes. Fire phase cannons.
I'm on it. Readying quantum torpedoes, firing phase cannons.
Quantum torpedoes and phase cannons scored a hit on the enemy's shield. But their ship appears undamaged. Their shields absorbed our attack.
What? A battleship was made to...
Only an advanced ship could do that. They're carrying the best shields.
This is no time to be impressed, ladies.
Here comes their 3rd salvo. 8 quantum torpedoes incoming.
Damn, they're giving us all they got.
They sent 2, and then boom. Alright, we missed one 2, so let's send 8 instead.
Damage report.
It's screwed. It's gone. It's done.
Maria, what's wrong?
What? What is it?
Marm! Marm's broken.
Mommy! Mommy!
Well, that's embarrassing.
Oh man, what a time to be having a childhood flashback.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Captain! Shields down to 67% power! They can't protect us from their creation cannons! 25 seconds to impact!
Switch programs. Set a course to evade their creation cannons. Don't worry about the other weapons. Warp us out of here the instant we evade their shot.
Program switch complete. Course computed.
Well,
Preparing to warp immediately after we evade their creation cannons. No good. We can't avoid them.
Well, I guess don't pray, because he can't hear you.
The engine room's been hit! Warp engines down! Evasive actions impossible on backup engines!
So, we're fine. Are we? I think we're...
Damn. So this is how it ends. Sorry, guys. We're sitting ducks now.
Alright, Cliff. Let me just say that you are the worst leader.
Cliff, you're giving up?
See? I was just like, how am I gonna make you feel bad about yourself if you stop doing
Hey,
bad things?
I don't want to, but I don't see any way out of this.
Give up? Give up? You must not give up. You must survive. You have the power within your...
Okay. Sorry, I am really not doing good here.
We mustn't give up!
What's gotten into you?
A halo or a glyph on her face, or what's going on there?
Mirage! Fire the quantum torpedoes!
But...
Did I ask for your opinion?
What the hell? Mirage, fire!
Fire. Is she praying? Thought science did this. Oh, she's controlling. Oh god! What the hell? Okay. She altered the missile into a black hole, basically. That's what I'm guessing. It burned its mass off so quickly. I'd get too deep into black holes.
The enemy ship! It's gone!
Damn.
How in the hell?
She's just sent a whole crew of people. A whole battleship crew of people, plus the battleship itself.
Maria, did you do this?
Into a black hole. And I'm great with it. Proud of you. Tell you what, next time it gives me a chance to save, I'm gonna have to take it.
That's what caused my power to awaken. Over time, I began to learn methods to exert a small amount of control over it.
Good.
I still haven't been able to reproduce the power that took down the invisible. Anyway, after that incident, everyone...
How can one human, a girl like this, possess that much power?
I was gonna say, did you forget that you also can do that? I mean, you nerfed a battleship too.
What's wrong? Are you surprised?
Well, of course. And you're saying that I have the same power too?
That's right. I have proof.
Let's see it.
What proof?
I investigated the research facility where my mother worked when I was born, to find out more about my own birth. I found what I was looking for, and something else. A report of a terrifying experiment.
Research facility?
The lab where my mother worked at the time was a symbological genetics research facility inside District 16 of Moonbase.
But wait, that's...
That's right. The Line God Research Facility. My mother worked for your father as one of the lab assistants there. I was a test subject at that lab, scheduled for disposal. I still don't know why. She rescued me.
Wait a minute, they were gonna dispose of a weapon?
Can't be.
Kind of reminds me of the, what are they called? The homunculus from, Fate Apocrypha.
I analyzed every last bit of information in that database and learned the basic outline of the research. That's how I learned there was another subject who underwent symbological genetic modification, just like me. You.
So I'm your counterpart, basically.
That kind of experiment is forbidden.
Yeah,
that I could not tell you. That's why I want to rescue your father. To ask him directly.
So basically,
that's my story.
Be like, what the
I'm
hell,
not asking
man?
you to
what
believe
the
me.
Actual hell?
But I wanted you to know.
I understand. Let's rescue my father. We'll ask him together.
So Faye's now like, what the hell, man?
All right.
Huh. There you are.
Lady Nell and your friend have returned from Ariglyph.
Oh.
Everyone else waits in the audience chamber. Please hurry.
I don't promise that. Alright, so that's gonna be it for tonight. I apologize because I know it's shorter than the other ones, but I literally will not make it through another, like, 20 minutes of this game. Honestly, like, as soon as I turn the light off and actually lay down, I wish I fall, like, literally straight to sleep. Which is weird, and I don't love it. But I know I'm not doing good here, because I've almost fallen asleep like 3 times. Why did I do that? See? I told you, I'm not doing good here. So anyway, thank you for everybody who does take the time to watch this. I appreciate you. And I'll have more real soon.